Is it 8:30?
It is on our stove.
All right, the stove's probably wrong.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, we're putting it down there because we can hear it. What's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Vic on Relief Chiropractic and
Amanda, the wife.
the wife.
You got a title. I want a title too.
Welcome back to our show. We're talking about these slender drops, and we'll mix chiropractic in there. It's going to be a lot as we grow this thing and as we evolve and learn more about products and just different things like that. But
sometimes it won't always be about
absolutely
health.
Sometimes it's just going to be fun. It's going to be interactive because I know people out there are on summer vacation and we're going to make it fun.
That's the goal. We're going on summer vacation and
absolutely
got to get right.
That's going to be real fun.
Yeah.
So a little bit of housekeeping. We are at 25 or 26. I don't know. I think we're still at that 25 mark. Be that next person to help us get to 50 so we can go live and we can open up to a bigger community. And also you're coming with us so we can spread the good news about health and wellness.
What does housekeeping mean? You say it a lot and I have no clue what actually housekeeping
It's just like, I don't know what it means, but everybody says it. It's like we're going to talk about the things that need to be talked about, get those out of the way, and then move forward, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I knew that, and I'm black.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. It's in my head. I should have kept that. Anyways, Welcome back. So we are at the end of day 23.
Or it may be backwards to y'all, so.
Yeah, so at the end of day 23.
And that.
Today was an early day because we wake up super, super early and go train the girls. And then in between that time, we got to go work out.
Yeah, today we did. So I didn't have to wake up super early.
Yes, I still woke up early. Did I just kind of chilled?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I slept until we had to go.
My body is one of those things that pop up and it's ready to go, especially on an alarm.
Mine's not. Mine's like, stay in bed.
Yeah. So with today, give me a good and give me a not so good, or just give me a 1A, 1B.
We worked out really hard in the gym.
Yes, we killed it.
I had a migraine.
Yeah. But it was from probably something that we overloaded your body with.
The drops or anything like that. It was just, I'm really sensitive to artificial sweeteners.
Yeah.
And
I had
a protein bar.
Yeah.
And I think it had a lot of artificial sweeteners in there.
Yeah. So. That's probably what did it. But how long did it last?
They don't last long much anymore.
Now anymore.
It was about an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Usually it was more than that, but
I mean, it just depends on what triggered the migraine. Sometimes they'll last all day.
Yeah. But we're few and far between those days. That it's like they're back to back to back to back.
Lately, they've just been wham, bam, thank you, man.
Well, yeah. And then it's also your body's changing. And we're trying to figure out this whole thing. But it's been so much better and it's been really, really good.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the... I don't really know if you can tell about anything with the Advantage because today's the first day.
Yeah.
I think towards the end of this thing, you'll be able to notice.
I haven't noticed anything different. I mean, I've kind of had more energy, so maybe that was because I noticed that it said it would give you more energy. So maybe that had something to do with it, but I don't know.
So 23 out of 28.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow will be 24, so that'll be exactly. But once we get out of this challenge that we're having, now it's just the lifestyle has changed and now we're moving forward. So I'm getting a box of drops. You're getting a box of drops. And we go on vacation, in July. So now we both have these goals that we want to reach.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's really time to just get after it.
Yes.
What do you plan to do to make your month 2 better than what you've done now, because what you've done now has been mind blowing for sure.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I've really done really well this month. I don't think I would change anything. Maybe stay away from higher sodium foods, I guess.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like we eat beef jerky, that's kind of high in sodium. So maybe stay away from stuff like that as a snack.
Yeah, but let's back up just a little bit. 23 straight days of working out, and sometimes 2 times a day.
Yeah.
So you have went above and beyond what we have done, especially in the last few years.
Yeah.
So that right there in itself is a win. Absolutely. We keep looking at the big things of it, like, well, we're going to lose weight. Oh, we're going to do this, do that. But we forget about you're waking up every day and you're working out. Yeah. That's where it starts, because we get the results. But during that trust the process, right? All we do is trust, and you see process. The part is where all the ups and downs and the mindset and the reset happens.
Yes.
So we got to make sure that we fully trust the process, like it says, because the process for everybody is different.
Yeah, I keep telling myself it's not going to happen overnight. My weight, it could take up to a year to lose all the weight.
But at the same time, you've already made a very, very good effort in getting this thing started and rolling in the right direction. But by having these drops and by having this ability to have access to this really, really good, clean supplement line, I think is going to help us out a lot.
Yeah.
But also, we have done really good by eating the things that it said we can eat and not eating the things that we're not supposed to eat.
Oh, yeah.
I think that anybody who wants to try these, that's the key, is the eating. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I just want to do this, I want to do that. The eating is the key. Could you speak a little bit more on that? Like how, I know it was rough at the very first day, but through these last 23 days, can you speak on how the initial looking at what you can and what you can't eat has changed everything for you?
Well, I mean, you just kind of have to find what works for you. They give you like a basis of what you should and shouldn't eat, but sometimes your bodies just need, like, they have like a meal plan. Lifting the weights that I do, that would not.
Yeah.
That would not feed me.
Yeah.
So I've had to kind of increase the amount while still staying clean.
Yeah.
Because I need more calories, because I'm burning more calories.
Yeah.
I don't think a calorie deficit, is that what it's called?
Calorie deficit.
I don't think that's good for me.
No.
Because of what I'm trying to do. Like, I lift a lot of weights. And calorie deficits make your body feel like it's starving when you're lifting weights like that.
And to the females out there, lifting a lot of weights is not going to make you bulky. No. What it does is, wherever muscle is, fat can't go.
Yeah.
So it's going to eat away at the fat, and then muscle will come in, and it's going to look way better than if you just were a runner and had a long distance runner, that is, not a sprinter, but a long distance runner body. You need muscle to move, because muscles move. If we don't have the proper muscles in the proper positions, especially the posterior chain and our glutes, then low back pain.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people are saying, oh, my back's hurting. Well, you're walking with a sunken in glutes and your posterior chain is weak.
Yeah.
And we're running around in upper cross and lower cross syndrome. But that's to come. We can talk all day about these things and what's turned off and what needs to be turned on.
Yeah.
Vice versa. If something's tight, we need to stretch it. If something's, especially upper and lower, right? We're going to go into that. I don't want to get into that right now, but as we move forward, we'll directly, talk about those kind of things. But back to the drops. Do you think that you're going to have enough drops to finish out this next 4 days?
I don't know. Like the drop that you take 2 times a day, I will, but this is a fault in the company. It says take 7 milliliters, but it doesn't tell you where 7 milliliters is. It just goes from 50 to 75. So you kind of have to gauge.
It's the dropper.
The dropper, yeah. So you have to kind of gauge, and they tell you how many drops it takes, but how are you going to sit there and like count drops into your mouth? So if I was the company and that's the amount that you need to take, I would put it on the dropper.
The 0.7 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at first I was really close to 7.5, but over time that takes a lot of your drops.
Yeah.
So that one I may not finish with, but I've been kind of making it maybe right above 50, just so I can finish out. Something's better than nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So definitely, I think that's why they do the subscription. So it can. And
it's a whole 28 days. Like when you buy something, you think that it will last like a month. No, their stuff is meant to last 28 days.
It's to the T. Yeah.
It's 28 days.
Yeah. So what you see is what you get.
Advantage 28 days.
Yeah.
There's 56 Advantage pills in there, but you take 2 a day, so that's 2 a day for 28 days.
Yeah. So just know that it's going to be very, very accurate and very, very important on how you take it. So you got to pay close attention to it.
Or if y'all end up buying it, try to find something that has exactly 7 milliliters on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we'll figure that out. Yeah. That's a small thing.
Oh, yeah. It's not anything huge. It just, if you're not paying attention like I was in the beginning, because I don't know measurements like that on a little tiny dropper, you'll run out quicker than 28 days.
Yeah. So now that you've gotten 23 days down, you've changed the way you're eating, your body has changed like crazy, clothing are fitting different. 23 days ago, would you have thought that this was possible?
No. I didn't see myself keep going. And from here on out, each day is going to present something new. Just got to keep on doing it.
Yeah, we're our biggest critics, and I think we get in our own heads.
Yeah, because like today, like after my migraine, I was like really sad. I was like, well, I'm not really sad, but I just had a migraine. I didn't think about it, and so sometimes your brain gets in a funk. I don't know if anybody else, when they get migraines, it messes you up neurologically for about a day. And it makes your emotions kind of like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Hey, Kaylee.
What's up, Kaylee?
Yeah, so when did that migraine happen? This afternoon. But I was still able to, so the Advantage drops or something, whatever I took today, gave me enough energy to get past my migraine and to make it to work and actually perform what I was supposed to perform at work. So works for me.
Yeah. When it comes to whether it's working out, whether it's eating clean, consistency is key.
Yes.
If we don't stay consistent in anything, we got to make sure that we take care of ourselves. We got to make sure we take care of our temple because all we have is one.
Because there's been so many times where we've been consistent in the gym, but we haven't eaten. We would say that we were eating better, but we would still have high amounts. We'd cut out the sugars, but we'd still have high amount of carbs and rice and pastas, which are carbs. But we'd still eat an insane amount of that. We'd get these giant subs from Publix and call that eating healthy.
Just send this to my grandma. She has bad migraine.
They're awful.
Facts.
They're awful.
So nobody's gonna come and save you but yourself. You have to get to a point where enough's enough.
And I don't even think that I was necessarily at that point until we were already starting the challenge. I think that I was just doing it and thinking that I was, it wasn't gonna go far, and I was trying to appease you at a certain amount. But then once I got going, I was like, I feel better. I have more energy.
Yeah.
So it made me want to keep going, and then I started to see things change, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, and that's
nice.
That's what happens. Sometimes you gotta see that change.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's delayed. It's not that instant boom, it's happened.
No.
Sometimes it's delayed, just like you have done so well in this first month, but as we move into the next, or I say month, the next set of drops, right?
Oh
the
yeah,
next
there's a
28.
possibility that I'm going to plateau, or there's no more weight that's going to be lost the next month.
But
which
muscle
I hope
mass
not,
is a beast.
but I will be gaining muscle because of how I work out, and it would be replacing the fat. So I just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and even on the hard days, make an effort of some kind to get in the gym and make sure I'm eating correctly, getting my water in.
Absolutely. And like I said on that meme, I can't remember what it said, but it said something along the lines of, if your waistline is getting smaller but the scale isn't moving, you're adding muscle and getting rid of fat.
Yeah.
So just remember that. If you lift heavy, you're doing two things. You're building muscle. So wherever muscle is, fat can't go. The second thing is we're stressing those bones. And once we stress those bones, it makes them thicker. And that's going to help you outdo osteoporosis as we age and as we get older. And a lot of people are like, oh, I'm young. That's fine. But I'm going to keep stressing my bones and my muscles and just watch them grow. Because as I lose weight, I'm getting stronger.
So we were working out today at the gym, and we were doing deadlifts, and we were doing like 10, 8, 6, 4, 2.
4, 2.
And we got down to the 2, and we both only pulled 1. And when he pulled his 1, what was your weight?
475.
475. And the guy next to us whispered to his wife, he's trying to show out. And being Vic, the person that's hearing, he caught on to it pretty quickly.
Your internet connection restored.
Are we going to stay? All right. But he caught on to it. He could hear what the man said. And he's like, I ain't showing out. He's like, this is just my normal lift.
Yeah. And I went over to him and I gave him and his girlfriend dap. They were like, oh, okay, random guy. I'm that guy. But anyways,
I mean, you
don't even know push yourself. You stay in your lane. You're going to succeed, because if we catch ourselves looking in somebody else's lane, they probably can't drive, or they probably have a fast sports car. They probably have this right here. I'm right here. And I have done a great job at that and just staying forward, because, man, like I said, from where I came from to where I am now, starting from a little bitty kid and growing up, man, I came a long way.
Because, for me, for instance, I have to stay in my lane, because with the people in the other lanes, they may not have autoimmune issues. They may not have kidney issues.
Or babies.
Or 4 kids and 4 C-sections. So it's like everybody has their own speed bumps, so to speak. So you got to just focus on what's ahead.
Now, don't feel bad that you're not married. You don't have, that's not what we're saying. That's not what she's saying.
No. I'm just saying your journey is going to be different from mine.
Exactly.
I have certain things that I call my speed bumps. Y'all have certain things that you call your speed bumps.
Exactly.
It's easy to get caught up in other people, and they look a certain way, and they work out, and they lose weight quickly, and
you can wear this, you can wear this, you can't wear this, you can't do that.
Why am I not losing like that?
Appreciate that, Jonathan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you for your support, man. But that's beautiful. So let's get ready to shut this thing down so we can go and chill.
Yes.
Before we gotta.
Because I am tired. Migraines, they kind of suck the life out of you. My migraines come with visual issues, and then the whole side, one side of my body will go numb. It's been this for years, and it's just takes a toll on you. So I'm definitely about to crawl into bed and crash.
Yeah. So I'll leave you with one thing. We're trying to help you figure out what the health is going on and this thing out naturally, the natural approach to health. I'm Dr. Vic.
And I'm Amanda.
We thank you so much each and every night that you log in and you follow us and you help us out grow our future podcast, possibly, definitely our YouTube channel. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much. We're out.
See y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. Bye.